What's up everyone, John from ARTV. It's time for a quick review of the second album by Swedish pop star Tove Lo. This album is called Ladywood, and honestly, I hate that title. I hate the title of this album, Ladywood, and you're thinking, John, just because she's a woman, she's not allowed to talk about stuff like that, or make sex jokes, or whatever it may be. I cringe just as hard whenever the men do it in the rap, hip-hop, and pop community, trust me. Tove Lo's music is known to be pretty sexual, so it's no surprise to me there. It's just that I guess it was a little bit more blatant in the title, but it wasn't a total turnoff for me. What was a total turnoff for checking out this album was the lead single, Cool Girl. I don't care if it's supposed to be satirical, irony, whatever it is. That song is just damn bad. And by bad, I mean boring. Tove Lo's music has always been very sexual, so that's not what surprised me here. What surprised me was the lack of songs on this thing, just the lack of the quality thereof. And I went back to her album, Queen of the Clouds, her debut, right after listening to Ladywood for the first time, and I thought to myself, am I crazy? Didn't I like this back whenever it came out? And I listened through it again and I said, yeah, this is still a pretty solid album. I like the production choices. Max Martin had a hand in some of those. And the lyrical content just felt much more down to earth and aware of itself. And also there was an emotional tug there as well that made me get into the music. And this time around, it seems like she's tried to replicate that. She even has some of the little interludes, like how she broke up the first album into 4 sections. Here she's got, of course, Fairy Dust, Chapter 1, and then Chapter 2 as well, Fire Fade. It's a little division in the album. This is a shorter one, clocking in at just under 40 minutes, but damn it if there isn't much entertaining music on here, and that's just a shame. There's really not one song on here that I just think to myself, oh, that's a hit. The closest I feel like we get to that is True Disaster, or maybe even Influence with Wiz Khalifa, but I don't even really like either of those songs that much. The lyrical content is definitely personal, focusing on sex and just her public image, how she feels about where she is in the world, and all of her mistakes that are potentially caught on camera, and we see that referenced a couple of times, just not liking maybe the lifestyle that she's a part of or gets thrown into, the whirlwind, like Don't Talk About It, or even Flashes, which is just almost unbearable. Probably one of the worst hooks that I have heard in 2016. Cannot stand that song. It's just got such a jutting transition from the verse to chorus. I don't care for it much at all. With Queen of the Clouds, I could easily list songs that I enjoyed from the project. With this one, not so much. There's songs that I just struggle to remember their names because it's just like, was it this one or was it this one? Because they're so similar in their production choices and styles. They try and throw on maybe some acoustic guitars on something to make it stand out on tracks like Vibes with Joe Janiak. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. But once again, that one just kind of faded into the abyss. Guys, I don't much care for this project. I don't want to spend a ton of time talking about Ladywood just because it's not for me. You guys can check it out for yourself, but me personally, I cannot go stronger than a 2 out of 5. Of course, this was just my opinion. Let me know about yours in the comments section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the review today and subscribe to the channel because friends don't let friends. Go unsubscribed. If you'd like to check out my Queen of the Clouds review or a recent review that I did on this channel, you can click those little boxes directly below me. And other than that, I will see you guys very soon right here on ARTV.